Is karma predestined, or is it the result of free will? Karma.
What?
Karma, is it predestined, or the result of free will?
I've never thought I'd be fried like this in Christchurch. What do you think? Okay. Predestined. It's a very important question. It really is. I wish we can really sit here like few days because Buddhist teaching on karma is probably the most difficult. It's the most difficult to teach. You know why? Why is it most difficult? Because it's like this. Let's say, I think some of you have heard this millions of times, so you can just go to the toilet or something. So it's like, let's say you have a dream, and in your dream, you go and order a coffee. And you order, especially if it is in Seattle, there's 6,000 menu, like with this milk, that milk, how hot, how ground, how tall, how short, all that. So you take time, you really choose all of that. And then you order, you get your order, you drink, probably it's too hot, I don't know, whatever, all of that. And then you wake up from that dream. Now it's easy for me to say that was a dream, right? Obviously. So for me to teach the Buddhist concept of shunyata, emptiness, it's not bad. I think it can be taught with a little difficulty, but it's like really talking about post-dream. So it's easier. Now, in the dream, while you are dreaming, while you are ordering your coffee, and while you are drinking, I come in the dream. And then I talk about, hey, how come the coffee is not leaking from that cup? Then you say, obviously, this is a real cup. It's not real cup, it's in the dream. So to really talk to you that this is not really happening in the dream is difficult because you ordered a cappuccino and it was a cappuccino. You ordered 2 coffee and it was 2, not 5. And the cup holds it. It's not leaking. All this means it's real. And now somebody nagging you that this is not real. It's difficult. So it's a bit like that. Karma is very, very difficult to discuss. And then plus all the generalization about, things like, if you eat, I don't know, a chicken this life, if you kill a chicken and eat chicken this life, 500 lifetimes, you'll become a chicken, and all that sort of generalized, simplified teachings that are necessary, by the way, because you have to sort of make dramatic teachings sometimes to the different audience. So that doesn't help, right? Also, every time we talk about a karma, we have no choice, but we have to talk about time. time. And time for Buddhism is an illusion. You know what I mean? So, I mean, this can be actually discussed even, I mean, let's forget Buddhism for now. Like even scientifically, you commit a crime yesterday. Let's say you murder somebody. Police are searching for you. They found you are sitting here and they arrest you. You could always say, hey, yesterday's me is gone. And today's me. No, this is a different, you can sort of say that, but it's not going to work, right? So it's like this, you see that illusion? So the reason why I'm going on all about that is because this predestined and what? Free will? That does not really apply here because, yeah, so karma is neither predestined nor free will. Karma is an illusion that you ended up so zealously entangled thinking is real. Go back to my example of coffee thing. During the coffee, you think it's real. And yes, it is an illusion, but that doesn't mean that it's not going to bother you. It will. It does. Because it's an illusion, it actually can bother you really well. If it is not an illusion, if it is a real thing, it may get stuck outside and not being able to come in from that small door. But because it's an illusion, it can just, this is why it's so powerful. I'm still not answering the question. So, okay, let's say, it's like cooking an egg. Predestined? No, you can always not cook egg. But once it is 99.99 cooked, then I don't think it is, then you don't have the free will to not, like go back to the original state. Although tantric people will actually disagree with this, but let's not go in there. Let's not go in there. But that's how it is. So free will, no. As long as you are subject of something called cause and condition, you are manipulatable. And you are already being manipulated. So therefore, you have no free will. But having said that, you have all the power to, let's say, be in the present moment. Remember I was talking earlier? That is quite an important advice, because the moment you are in the present, then it actually causes the derail of this chain, this like a train-like, cause and condition. It really confuses them. So this is why, because right now, past, future, present, but then you immediately go to the future or the past. So thoughts, they come like a chain, and it really does so fast. Water, where is it from? Tap. In New Zealand, you can also drink from the tap because it's very fresh. But in Delhi, no, it's not possible. See how many thoughts. And the Delhi government, they are so corrupted. I wish they learned from here. And you see, this is how my thoughts are working now. Delhi, when the children are asked to paint sky, they paint gray. And when the Delhi kids were asked where the waters come from, they said from tap. See how a thought can. So thoughts are the main producers and the directors and the editors and the story writers of the karma. But the moment you are in the present, then it stops charging this force. So there you can choose. So choose to even defeat the idea of predestined. Anyway, it's very complicated. Still there's question?
Can you please explain